When you think of foldable phones, the kind that make your jaw drop and your imagination race, Samsung is the first name that echoes in your mind. The Galaxy Z Fold 6, while not a complete revolution, brought some meaningful refinements, smarter artificial intelligence, stronger durability, and a touch more polish. But let's be real, it wasn't the leap forward many were hoping for. With titans like the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold and Oppo Find N5 hot on its heels, Samsung can no longer afford to simply iterate. The stakes have never been higher. So the big question is, what magic will Samsung unveil with the Galaxy Z Fold 7? Let's dive into the rumors, whispers, and hopes swirling around this highly anticipated device. Samsung's foldable dream, a journey of innovation. There's no denying Samsung's unwavering commitment to foldables. Since 2019, the company has delivered 6 major fold models and even surprised fans with a special edition variant. While futuristic concepts like rollable phones are catching attention, Samsung's heart still beats strongest for the Fold series. Even if we see a rollable device from Samsung in 2025, something rumors are beginning to hint at, it's extremely unlikely to replace the iconic Fold lineup. Not yet. Not anytime soon. Backing up the buzz, Samsung's head of mobile, TM Rowe, reportedly wants the Fold 7 to be even thinner. And that's not just talk. In December, the Fold 7's model number, SMF966, surfaced. Then in April, the Bell reported that Samsung Display had already begun manufacturing panels. All signs point to one thing. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is coming, and it might be closer than we think. When might the Galaxy Z Fold 7 launch? The Z Fold 4, August 25, 2022. The Z Fold 5, August 11, 2023. Z Fold 6, July 24, 2024. Samsung's launch patterns usually orbit around August, but last year they jumped the gun by a month, possibly to ride the Olympic wave of publicity. Will they stick with July for 2025? There's no official word, but if history repeats itself, expect a summer launch, likely July or August. What will the Galaxy Z Fold 7 look like? At first, many hoped the Fold 7 would borrow design cues from the sleek Z Fold Special Edition, released in South Korea. But according to respected analyst Ross Young, that's not happening. Instead, leaked renders from OnLeaks and Android headlines show a device that feels familiar, but with a potentially game-changing twist. Display-wise, we might be looking at a slightly larger 8.2-inch inner screen and a 6.5-inch outer display, both immersive, both stunning. The new dimensions could bring more screen real estate without bulking up the frame. Specs that could push boundaries. It's nearly guaranteed that the Fold 7 will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, branded as the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, just like its Galaxy S25 siblings. Expect top-tier performance with cutting-edge artificial intelligence features on board. Here's a quick rundown of rumored specs. Battery, 4,400 mAh. No change from Fold 6. Charging, 25-watt wired, again, unchanged. Camera, huge upgrade expected, minus 200 megapixel main sensor, up from 50 megapixel. Other cameras, 12 megapixel ultrawide, 10 megapixel telephoto, 4 megapixel under display, and 10 megapixel front facing. There's even talk of an improved under display camera, though the exact nature of the upgrade remains under wraps. Software, a fresh look with One UI 8. There's a silver lining for those who were disappointed with the slow rollout of One UI 7. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 might debut with One UI 8 based on Android 16. Early builds were already spotted in March, meaning Samsung is deep in testing mode. Expect a more refined, powerful, and cohesive software experience, possibly with unique fold-only features. How much will it cost? Z Fold 6, $1,899. Z Fold 5, $1,799. Z Fold 4, $1,799. Last year, Samsung upped the price by $100, and given the current global climate, don't be surprised if that number holds. While there's no leaked price yet, $1,899 seems like the most likely number to stick. Unless tariffs or supply chain shifts force Samsung's hand, expect consistency here. Should you wait for the Galaxy Z Fold 7? If you're eyeing the Fold 6, here's the truth. It's still a powerhouse. With years of software support ahead and an incredibly capable feature set, it's far from outdated. But if you crave the absolute cutting edge, a thinner frame, or a next-gen camera setup, the Fold 7 could be worth the wait. Still unsure? The Oppo Find N5 and Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold are both strong contenders in the foldable race, offering unique approaches that might suit different lifestyles or budgets. The bottom line, Samsung's Fold lineup has always been a beacon of innovation. But in 2025, it's not just about being good. It's about being exceptional. With rivals gaining ground and expectations soaring, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 needs to be bold, elegant, and packed with substance. If Samsung nails it, this could be the foldable that defines the next generation. Samsung is about to redefine the foldable market with an absolutely groundbreaking trifold device that promises to blend futuristic design with cutting-edge technology in a way we've never seen before. Brace yourself for a game-changing experience that will completely transform how we interact with smartphones. According to thrilling insider reports, Samsung is preparing to unveil its very first trifold phone, a revolutionary device that's set to take the tech world by storm. EAT News has revealed that Samsung is fine-tuning every detail, with production and the development of external components already well underway, all in preparation for a highly anticipated 2025 launch. The buzz surrounding this innovation is electrifying, and it's clear that something truly extraordinary is coming our way. However, not everything about this upcoming trifold device is sparking pure excitement. Panda Flash Pro reveals that while the design is turning heads with its bold, massive form factor, there's a potential disappointment when it comes to charging speed. Real-world tests show charging speeds of just 23 watt to 24 watt, and though Samsung might round this up to 25 watt for marketing purposes, many were expecting a leap in charging technology to match the futuristic nature of this device. It's a bit of a letdown, especially for a device that's set to push the boundaries of foldable tech. This could ignite plenty of debates among fans and critics alike. In another twist, Panda Flash Pro suggests that Samsung may ditch the under-display camera, UDC, for the trifold, opting for punch-hole cameras on the inner displays instead. While this might be seen as a step back in terms of sleek design, it could reflect the company's focus on practicality over purely aesthetic innovation. The decision could also stem from current tech limitations or a deliberate choice to prioritize camera quality. Whatever the reason, it marks a shift in Samsung's approach to foldable design. On the bright side, Panda Flash Pro also reports some jaw-dropping camera specs for the trifold, hinting at a powerhouse of a device. The internal prototype reveals a flagship-level triple camera setup, a 200-megapixel main sensor, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto camera. This combination promises photography capabilities that could truly redefine foldable phones. For selfies and video calls, the device includes a 10-megapixel front-facing camera. The inner display is also expected to house a discrete under-display camera with an estimated 4-megapixel resolution, though this detail isn't fully confirmed yet. These specs are based on internal prototypes, and there's a chance Samsung will refine them further before the official launch. Still, the presence of a 200-megapixel camera signals Samsung's commitment to bringing top-tier photography to the foldable market, and this trifold could potentially be one of their most groundbreaking devices ever. Stay tuned, because if these early reports hold true, the trifold could be a true game-changer. The foldable revolution is nearly here, and Samsung is leading the charge once again. According to fresh insider reports, the highly anticipated Galaxy Z Flip 7 and Galaxy Z Fold 7 have officially entered production. This perfectly lines up with earlier expectations of a May timeline, showing that despite a few processor-related roadblocks, Samsung is staying laser-focused and right on track. And speaking of chips, there's big news. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is set to pack the mighty Snapdragon 8 Elite, the exact same beast of a chipset that powers the entire Galaxy S25 series. If there were ever whispers of Samsung launching the Fold 7 with an Exynos chip, those plans seem to have quietly fallen through. Meanwhile, the Flip 7 story takes an intriguing twist. 2 Flip 7 test units were spotted running on Exynos processors, sparking speculation. Could this mean some regions might see an Exynos-powered variant of the Flip 7? Or is Samsung simply testing the waters? If this turns out to be real, we might be looking at a return to regional chip variations, echoing Samsung's past strategies. Behind the scenes, Samsung isn't just looking at today, it's dreaming big for tomorrow. The company is pushing hard to perfect its ambitious 2-mem Exynos 2600 chip, destined for the Galaxy S26 lineup next year. It's a bold move fueled by a desire to reclaim its place in the chip game. And so far, Samsung Foundry is making promising strides toward turning that vision into reality. But competition looms large. Apple, Samsung's fiercest rival, will likely stick to its refined 3nm chips for the iPhone 17 lineup. The real challenge may arrive in 2026 with a potential 2nm iPhone 18. A powerhouse that could carry a hefty price tag even without trade complications. And while some insiders suggest Samsung's 2mem tech may lag behind TSMC's 3nm efficiency, the race is clearly heating up. As for the foldable market itself, it's been a rocky road. Sales haven't soared the way many had hoped. Samsung, ever the realist, has scaled back its Fold 7 and Flip 7 sales projections to more grounded targets. Meanwhile, other brands are quietly stepping away from foldables, leaving Samsung to carry the torch in a market it helped create. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest videos covering tech trends, gadgets,